Welcome to the Windows and Computer channel, and this is another in the series of online safety tips. Email. Email is another way, and the number one way actually, that people get malware. So that's the first safety hazard of email. It is very common that people get attachments of all sorts, and the way they work is by most of the time deceiving you into thinking that you need to click an attachment for some reason. It could be a fake email from a postal service or delivery company that says that there's an invoice in attachment for a package you need to get. It could simply be a friend that is infected by malware, and the malware is sending out emails. And we often don't, think twice because it's a friend. And how many times as a tech guy I've heard, oh, well, it's my trusted friend. He or she knows how to use computers. Well, that's the worst way to think, because most people aren't really much better than you are. And they might look better, but they're not necessarily better. So email attachments of all sorts are a very high risk. It's still the number one way for malware and ransomware to get into your PC, actually. So that is to note. Another safety tip for email is the scams that go on, the phishing emails, trying to lure you into going to a website, entering personal information of all sorts to steal some information, steal money. This is once again another way that bad guys are actually trying to deceive and lure you into losing money, basically. And that's very, very important to stay away from that. Remember that banks do not send you an email to tell you that your account was hacked or anything. They'll call you. And if you have any suspicion of any kind, simply contact your bank directly by phone, or go to your bank and check out things. Phishing scams are really high, and a lot of people fall for it. And actually, once you entered all the information, well, the bad guys now have all they need to actually steal money from your bank accounts. So it's extremely important to be extra vigilant on email. Email was and is still in 2020 the number one way people lose money or get malware or ransomware. It is the number one way still, and it's ahead of everything and a very, very far ahead. I mean, if you remove the emails, phishing scams, and attachments, you're already a million times safer than without if you were not using, because if you don't use email, you're getting very limited ways to get infected, honestly. Well, email, number one problem, so be careful. Do not open attachments you don't know. I always tell everybody, if you do send an attachment, make sure that in the body of the message you tell that person what the attachment is all about. And do not open anything that you're not supposed to get, or you're not waiting, or a company that you didn't do anything with. They don't send you email invoices for delivery and stuff like that. It's extremely, extremely important, unless you really know what it is, not to open anything in attachments, and once again, not to follow any links of companies, banks, that you just don't, if they try to lure you and tell you that your account has been blocked and so on. Go verify yourself. Never click any links there, and never enter any personal information on any of those websites. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.